Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am so excited because I finally got my hands on the new NARS. It's a long name. What is this name? It's the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I've heard so many great things about this foundation, and what intrigues me about it is that people are starting to say it's turning into their holy grail foundation over all their foundations. With drugstore foundations, it's easier to get your hands on. You go to your local drugstore, you buy it. It doesn't hurt your pocket as much as if you were to commit to a high-end foundation. This was $52 with tax. So it's like, I don't know about you, but that hurts. That hurts my heart a little bit. If it does what it says it's going to do, and it really is turning into people's holy grail foundations, I'm down to spend the money on it. There were several things that I read that really intrigued me about this foundation. It's a 16-hour foundation that stays turned on by the power of radiance. It's untraceable, unlike anything else. Longwear, lightweight, again it says radiant, high coverage, but it's supposed to be natural high coverage, so I like that. Breathable, fade resistant, and infused with raspberry, apple, and watermelon extracts, which is supposed to help smooth and improve the look of your skin instantly and over time for a full power radiance. Wow, how many times can they say radiant? It wears longer, stays stronger, and looks better with each hour. I don't know if I really heard that about a foundation. The longer you wear it, the better it looks. We shall see. Sweat resistant, fade resistant, transfer resistant, natural, and non-drying. I don't know about the non-drying part. You get 1 fluid ounce, about the normal amount. So let's get this mother on my face. So I'm going to try one side with the brush and another side with the Beauty Blender. Nothing new here. I've already primed with my normal 3 primers. You know the drill, and I love spraying my Beauty Blender with a Mario Badescu spray. This is the new one. I love it. All right, we doing the brush. That's a small pump. I'm going to, shall I dare do 2? We're going to do 2. Not that much with 2 pumps, which is cool. I always forget my mirror. Ooh, that's the magnetic side. We don't want that side right now. Okay, here we go. That is pretty. Can you tell the difference? It is beautiful. I love it. I can still see my freckles. Even with that little amount of foundation, it actually is still, it's very full coverage. A lot of freckles over here, not so much over here. So now let's do 2 pumps on my Beauty Blender and see if it looks the same. As usual, I feel like when you use a Beauty Blender, you get less coverage, and I think that's kind of what's happening here, which I don't hate that. I actually don't mind that because I don't like a ton of foundation. Sometimes I go a little much, but a lot of the times I like more concealer than I do foundation. So I think what I'm gonna do is do another 2 pumps on here and just kind of go around my whole face because I'm kind of liking the way that the Beauty Blender is applying it better. This is absolutely stunning. Stunning. Wow. I can still see my freckles even though I feel like I have a lot of foundation on. It looks very skin-like. It's high coverage, but it's very skin-like, very lightweight. I don't feel like I really have anything on my face. Does it feel cakey? I am digging it. For those who don't know, I have very oily skin, so I'm really hoping I don't get really oily throughout the day wearing this because I really want this foundation to work. It is 9:15 and I'm just gonna wear this foundation all day. I love this foundation so far, even though it's only been on 2 minutes. So I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera and then, like in my usual videos, come back in, I don't know, maybe 2, 3, 4 hours, somewhere around there. I think I want to give this a good 8-hour wear test time and see how it works. Cross your fingers for me because I really want this to work. I'll see you later. Okay, so I am back. It is currently 1:25. Hello. So we're a little over the 4-hour mark, and here's what's happening. My chin is definitely getting oily. My nose, I am getting oily, but for those who have oily skin, there's a difference. So there's a difference between having it just look oily and greasy on your face than looking dewy, or as NARS would say, radiant. As of right now, the chin looks greasy, but the nose looks dewy, if that makes any sense. My forehead, shockingly, is not that oily, whereas my chin is pretty oily. Okay, so I am oily, but I'm not doing any touch-ups. So I think with this video, what I want to do is when I check in again, I'm going to show you what it looks like and then touch it up and then come back on camera and show you what it looks like after touch-ups, because if you can touch things up and it still looks good, then you're good to go. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but as of right now, it looks pretty damn good. So I will see you in about 4 hours. Okay guys, so I am back and very, very disappointed. It is currently 6:04. We are at almost the 9-hour mark and I am extremely oily. I used the same exact primers I always use, Professional on the apples of my cheeks, the Rimmel Stay Matte in my T-zone, and the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I washed and moisturized as usual. My chin and my nose and my forehead are just complete. I mean, look at that. And I made sure to just keep my highlighter up here this time. I just used a more natural highlight up here. I didn't bring it down, so that is all the oil from my makeup. So I'm hoping that if I touch this up, it will look okay. So that's kind of what I wanted to do, is see how it looked if I were to touch it up. So that's what I'm gonna do. Give me 1 second. I don't have any blotting papers, so I'm just gonna take some toilet paper. Gotta use what you can, you know what I mean? And blot this. Oh, that's not good. Carefully. It's just coming right off. Yeah, it's just coming right off. No. It could be because I'm using toilet paper. Now it looks a hot mess. NARS. Alright, let me just see if I can take some powder and try and fix this. So actually, after blotting, even though it came off pretty bad with the toilet paper, like I said, maybe it would have worked better with actual blotting papers, but it looks better. I don't know if you can really tell. I hope the camera is picking it up, but it looks better. I'm using MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. It was right here in front of me. It's my personal way of fixing messes like this. So it looks better. So it's fixable, I suppose, if you're in a jam. But I personally don't like touching up. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I really want this foundation to work, so I have a couple of things I want to try the next time I use this. I'm not giving up hope because I am on a mission to make this foundation work. So the next couple of times that I wear this foundation, I will give updates down below, probably in the next couple of weeks. So if you want to know more about how it wore, what I do differently next time, I will put it all down below. So check back and see what I have to say about this foundation in order to give my final thoughts, because it is fixable, but I mean, that was pretty bad. So this is it for this review of the new NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and I will see you on my next one. Thanks for watching, guys.